2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, one of the great voices on the PGA Tour. Beamer, great to have you in the booth, mate.
Luke, most people call me Mr. Amazing. Thank you very kindly.
And let's see what he can do here today. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, just missed.
A par putt awaits.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
And here we are with their fourth. Straight out of the top drawer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. Rich, always like going back and looking at T-Dub and some of the magnificent stuff he delivers.
Oh, I gotta say, this is a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie. John, give us a small update.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the fourth.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it just a tap in awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
This one's looking good. That will work. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away.
The Spaniard, John Rahm, currently on top of things right now.
The par 4, 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Attaboy, good shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Rich, one of the newer tournaments out on tour, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, but it's played at an old world venue, the Detroit Golf Club. I love these old courses, the old world architecture that you get. It's really a bit of a throwback event, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that, you know, these players have to kind of change their game up a little bit. It's not just the bomb and gouge as we see normally on tour, although in saying that, we've had some winners over the years that have done pretty well with hitting it a very long way. But, you know, in their defense, they also hit it straight as well. But I look at this golf course and think this is not straightforward. This is not cookie cutter. You have to kind of use your imagination off the tee boxes, especially with the second shots with the undulations in these greens. So you have to kind of think outside the box just a little bit when you come to this golf course, because it's not what you see day in and day out on the PGA Tour.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Looks good.
That gets the job done. He's in a share of 15th. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. Look at the... Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. And that will drop in for a birdie. And what a way to jump into the top 10. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you'll have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Good putt that. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
And back to the play, shall we? Playing from 110 yards out.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's tracking.
Yeah, nicely holed.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by not...
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 3rd position.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Yeah, that putt seemed to lack the speed it needed.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
And he needs this to save par. Ouch, that hurts.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup.
And as we head to the next, it's John Rahm in the lead.
The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, It's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Here's their 6th shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, you're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And with that, this round comes to a close. So, this player can now go and sign the scorecard and make it official. A day that will just be one of those that was okay.
Certainly not much out there to build on today, Luke. That was just kind of a kind of day out there for this player.
Well, another great day.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Let's get down to the action. Okay, steady now.
Putting for a par here.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
This one needs to kick left. A quality shot, that.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
That's frustrating. That hole's done. He finds himself currently tied for 12th.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Second shot here on the 4th. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
This one needs to kick left. That's inside the house of opportunity. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here.
This is their look at birdie.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Opting for the 9-iron. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Such soft hands.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Henny, how's that ball lying?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Playing their 4th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
That's a good save in the end for a bogey.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Oh, well done.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Ooh, nice line. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot at the 8th. This would be a great up and down.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Ooh, right by the hole. This one's for bogey. This looks good. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hold. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th. A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. Lovely effort that. Playing from around 210 yards here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Time now for the 4th shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off on the 11th. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And coming up well short.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. That was wonderfully done. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. That's a little untidy. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
He's currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Wonderful shot. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 13 feet to the cup.
A little birdie look in here.
Surely it's going to.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Gonna like it. 2 in a row.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. A chance to get 1 under the card with this putt. And that putt drops. Now 1 under, heading to the stretch. And with it, he moves to 1 under par.
And as we check in on the leaderboard, it's Jon Rahm on top.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Yeah, that one will play. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. And it goes in. Great shot.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
And this putt to move into third place.
I think we should make it tied going into the final hole.
Just didn't drop. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third.
And with 1 hole to go, important putt indeed.
Solid par putt, that. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Good looking shot, this. This shot from around 210 yards. Going with the hybrid. Nicely done. Well, this putt will be a good one to hold for a round of 68. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. And that will do it. His work is done here. And with this result, he'll take home a 4th.
Just solid playing all week long. Great finish.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.